Hey everyone, and welcome to Top Think. Today we're going to learn about 15 habits of highly successful people. Now, let's begin. Number 1. Serious growth. Do you have a growth mindset? Before you find success, you must make a commitment to your long-term growth. Because success isn't something you can achieve overnight, it's the product of years of hard work and self-improvement. So you need to take your personal growth seriously. For many people, that means consistently changing your life for the better. No one can develop a perfect routine or accomplish their goals right away, but you can spend every day improving your life one step at a time. Number 2. Clear your head. Highly successful people have a lot on their minds. They have goals they want to accomplish, tasks they need to complete, people they need to manage. So, how do they keep it all organized? Many successful people create lists and schedules first thing in the morning. Over breakfast or a cup of coffee, they write down each one of their responsibilities. But it's not just an organizational exercise. Writing down your responsibilities frees your brain to focus on the goals themselves. Instead of thinking about all the things you need to do, you find the mental space to actually do them. Number 3. Eliminate comparisons. Comparing yourself to others is one of the most destructive habits to anyone's success. It's unfair and inaccurate to measure your accomplishments against other people's. We all work at different paces, we all come from different backgrounds, and you don't know what their life is like, and they don't know anything about yours. So don't compare your success to the success of others. Hey, it's okay to admire people and follow in their footsteps, but don't let their achievements destroy your motivation. Number 4. Explore your options. Many successful people develop broad interests, exploring fields and subjects far outside their areas of expertise. An entrepreneur, for example, may keep tabs on the world of engineering not because he wants to be an engineer, but because inspiration comes from a wide variety of places. By exploring different fields, you may be able to identify concepts, strategies, or practices that you can incorporate into your own work. In fact, that's where the most innovative ideas come from. If you spend all of your time focusing on what's already out there, you'll never do anything new. But if you create unexpected combinations, then you just might stumble upon something great and unique. So pay attention to fields outside of your own. Look at the projects that innovative people are doing, because the best ideas come from the most unusual places. Number 5. Morning challenges. How can you organize your day to increase your productivity? Many successful people tackle their hardest tasks first thing in the morning. By overcoming that obstacle right away, you're removing a huge weight from your shoulders. The rest of your day will feel easier because you've already finished your most challenging task. This productive habit also combats procrastination. The longer you wait to do something, the harder it becomes. So knock out your biggest hurdles first thing in the morning, and the rest of your day will feel like a breeze. Number 6. Communication blocks. With modern technology, you can communicate with anyone almost instantly. You can call them, text them, send an email. There are 1,000 ways to send a message and 1,000 ways to receive them. But if you spend your whole day checking your messages, then you're not going to get much done. That's why successful people reserve blocks of time just for communication. They set aside 2 or 3 periods every day to check their emails and respond to messages. But outside of those communication blocks, they stay focused and communication-free. Why? Because it's hard to concentrate when you're constantly interrupting your workflow. You can't tackle a big project if you respond to every message the moment you receive it. While it's important to be responsive, it's more important to dedicate your full attention to your work. Otherwise, you'll spend more time responding to messages than getting things done. Number 7. Daily self-care. Successful people always create opportunities for self-care. They know how busy their lives can get, and they know how much stress can come with a successful lifestyle. But the more stressed you become, the more important it is to engage with physical and mental outlets. You need activities to relieve your stress, build momentum, and keep your mind focused on your goals. For some people, self-care means exercising at the gym or running outside. For others, it's daily meditation or writing in a journal. Whatever self-care looks like to you, never neglect these habits no matter how busy you get. Because healthy habits are essential to your continued success. They keep you balanced when you're overwhelmed. They give you confidence when you're intimidated. But most of all, they remind you to be mindful of your limits, because even the most successful people have limits. There's only so much you can do, and there's only so long you can work. And when you reach your limit, remember to step back and take care of yourself. Number 8. Plan your journey. Success can be a difficult and unexpected journey. You never know what obstacles will stand in your way or what failures will derail your goals. But no matter what challenges you face, you need to create an overarching plan for your lasting success. You won't be able to predict every twist or turn, but your plan should remind you what direction you're moving in and what steps you'll take. As you begin to complete those steps, you may discover your plan needs to change. You may learn new information and adjust your goals, but no matter what, keep your plan up to date. No matter how many times it changes, your plan should reflect your most personal goals. And that way, you always know you're moving in the right direction. Number 9. Productive music. Successful people rely on a variety of tools to maintain their productivity. For example, many successful people listen to music for hours every day. But if you're going to listen to music, it's important to choose the right genre. Jazz and classical music give you energy and inspiration without stealing your attention away from your work. Music with catchy lyrics, on the other hand, may become a constant distraction. So, find productive music to accompany your daily routine, because the right genre can take your productivity through the roof. Number 10. Consult references. As hard as you try, you can't do everything on your own. You need the opinions, advice, and perspectives of other people to realize your dreams. No matter what kind of success you're looking for, there will be people who can help you move in a positive direction. Maybe you'll meet someone who has made the same mistakes you have. Maybe you'll encounter a group of people who share your vision. In either case, there's no shame in asking for help. Mentors and friends will always be your best asset, so don't be afraid to use them. Number 11. Getting creative. Do you have any creative hobbies? Despite their busy schedules, successful people make time for creative passions like writing fiction or playing music. Creative pursuits provide an outlet for thoughts, feelings, and emotional conflicts, but they also encourage you to think differently about your life and your work. Each medium challenges your brain to express itself in different ways, cultivating fresh ideas and new perspectives. Number 12. Talk to people. Here's an easy habit you can do every single day. Successful people know how critical social skills are to your success. If you want to achieve anything, you need to know how to talk to people, make connections, and establish lasting relationships. In other words, talk to more people. Every day have a conversation with someone you know or someone you don't, because the more you talk to people, the easier it gets. Number 13. Essential recovery. Working hard's important, but rest is essential to your success. If you want to achieve your goals, then you need to know when to stop, put away your work, and relax your mind. Otherwise, you're not going to develop enough self-control to be successful over time. Instead, you're going to burn out and lose your motivation. Number 14. Assertive balance. There's only one person who will fight for your goals, and that person is you. If you're not willing to stand up for your goals or needs, then no one else is going to do it for you. That's why it's so important to be assertive with your goals. You need confidence and courage to tell people what you need. You need to earn their respect and clearly communicate your objectives. But that doesn't mean you should be forceful or aggressive. This is where successful people draw the line. They learn to communicate their needs without hurting their relationships or creating negativity. Because you don't need to be cruel or rude to be assertive. Tell people what you want and when you want it, but don't forget to be respectful and kind. Number 15. Believe in yourself. If you want to be successful, then you need to believe in yourself. You need to have faith that you can succeed if you set your mind to it. If you're just beginning on your journey, you may struggle to believe in your abilities. You may be waiting for proof that you can achieve your goals. Instead of hinging your beliefs on larger lifelong dreams, give yourself opportunities to accomplish smaller goals. Prove to yourself that you can achieve what you want to achieve. With practice, your goals will grow, your confidence will soar, and you'll learn just how capable you really are. Hey, thank you for watching Top Think, and be sure to subscribe because more incredible content is on the way.